already excited. So Gemini, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Gemini, is the Three of Cups. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Judgment in reverse. Alright, so Gemini, your challenge here has a lot to do with the reconciliation that may be coming in for you in the month of September. If this isn't reconciliation, it could have a lot to do with a celebration that you may be interested in having. You may be finding it challenging. I feel more or less this is a reconciliation. You may find it challenging to reconcile with someone, or you may find it challenging to find the opportunities within this reconciliation that may be happening for you, possibly. Now, one of the things I want to mention to you is there's going to be a Mercury retrograde in the sign of Libra, which is a fellow air sign to you from September 9th to October 2nd. So there may be people from your past coming back, and you may find that challenging when this person does come back in terms of a decision that you may need to make, okay? So we're going to clarify that and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the King of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. I feel like you were juggling people here in the past, okay? You were either dating multiple people or you were juggling some sort of situation. I do feel somebody here was on and off with you. Multiple people were on and off with you. And you may have been in this place, Gemini, where you needed to make some sort of decision, okay? You may have needed to make some sort of decision in terms of, you know, whether or not you were going to entertain these people who are coming in and out of your life, okay? We're going to find out more about that when we clarify in a moment. Now, in the present moment, Gemini, you have the Six of Wands, the Hangman, and the Page of Swords. I see a lot of success for you in the present moment. I don't know if you are doing something that's leading to success or you want success. Some of you want success, and it may not be happening for you the way that you want it to happen for you. And the reason why that may be is two things. The first thing is there's a need for you to really do research on this situation, like really get to the bottom of something here and get the details. And the other thing here is the lack of action being taken. So you're either not looking at a situation from a different perspective or you're not taking action towards it. And that may be the reason why some sort of successful situation is delayed for you. We're going to find out more and we'll clarify in a moment. Now, in the near future, you have the World, the Hermit, and the Ace of Pentacles. There's a brand new opportunity coming in for you. We're going to talk about this opportunity and what it might mean for you in a moment. I also want to mention with the World and the Hermit here, your overthinking is going to come to an end in the near future. So this constant, like, isolating yourself, constantly going within, constantly trying to find the answers within, or trying to find your path and what direction you need to take, that's going to all come to an end. And it looks like what you finally have been waiting for is some sort of opportunity, and looks like it's going to show up. Okay, we're going to talk about that in a moment. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Judgment in reverse. So there's definitely something here that you're not realizing, okay? And it may be hard for you to realize this. Why? Because during the month of September, your ruler is going retrograde. You're ruled by Mercury. So whenever it goes retrograde, if you're not a retrograde born person, some of you have Mercury retrograde in your chart, which means it's a very auspicious time for you. But for those of you that don't have that, which is, I would say, 90% of people, 85% of people, you need to be careful to keep an open mind and be aware of things, okay? And that's why the Judgment is here in reverse, because you may overlook things that may be very important for you to know, okay? So let's get into your reading, Gemini, and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify the Three of Cups, which is your challenge. Okay, so your challenge, Three of Cups, is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. You have the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so biggest challenge here has a lot to do with someone coming back from the past. Okay, it could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and then Taurus, maybe a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person can eventually come back. What is very difficult for you is to release yourself and be open to possibly accepting love from this person or possibly working things out with them. Okay, so this person's coming in and offering you a lot of love, but you are still possibly in a place of isolating yourself or being on your own, and that's going to be your biggest challenge, right? When this person comes in and offers you love and tries to work things out with you, are you going to be open to it, or are you going to remain being closed off? And you need to make sure that whatever decision you're deciding on a decision that's going to work for you and work for maybe this person as well. And, you know, if there's children involved or you need to be a part of this person's life, isolating yourself and closing yourself off is probably not the best choice, okay? You need to be careful because during Mercury retrograde, there tends to be a lot of illusions. There tends to be miscommunication. And you want to make sure that if you are working with somebody or you are in a relationship with someone, because Libra is all about relationships, and that's what the Mercury retrograde is all about, there's something here to learn. There's a reason why someone here is coming back, okay? It's because there's something here to learn. And the question is, Gemini, are you open to that? Are you open to that? Okay, and I can't make that decision for you. It's gonna be up to you, okay? So that's your challenge, that's what I'm seeing. Now, let's talk about the recent past, looked cleared by the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is cleared by the Six of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Swords. So there's definitely something here about your past, in the past, okay? So in the past, you may have been someone who was like, ooh, I'm gonna, be open to new energies, new experiences, new love. And even though someone from your past felt like they were a part of your destiny, there was a reason why something here from the past ended in the past, okay? I do feel that you questioned it in the past whether or not someone from your past was a part of your destiny. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups in the recent past. Yeah, the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Pentacles. So this has a lot to do with you potentially looking for love and dating multiple people or dating different people, here in the past. And you may have felt at one point that one of these people were going to be a part of your life, a part of having this, kind of fun energy, which is committing yourself to someone. I do feel to some extent, Gemini, that these people who came into your life weren't really to your standard. You had a higher expectation. And this is why, for many of you in the past, you may have felt like someone from your past was really the one that you were supposed to be with. Because when you started to go back on the, when you started to go back into the dating world, you started to maybe realize, these people aren't as good as the people from my past, okay? So I know it sounds contradicting, or it sounds confusing, but this is what I'm seeing in the past. It's like you wanted to commit, but you didn't know who the right person was to really offer that commitment to. You had a very high expectation. You're similar to Aquarius and reading, okay? Now, in the present moment, it looks like there's a delay when it comes to some sort of success that you want in your life. We're going to talk about why this delay is happening and what you need to know. But first, I want to clarify the Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here in the present moment for Gemini? So the Six of Wands is clarified by the Strength, the Death, and the Temperance. So in the present moment, there's something here that is going to come to an end. And what I see coming to an end is delays. So if there's been a lot of delays, if there's been a lot of issues, the reason why these delays have been happening is because, for one, a lot of you are being called to end something in the present moment. Something here that's not working for you anymore. It's time to completely end it. And that's what you may be being called to do. I am also getting as well too that this delay that's been happening for you in your life is happening because it's showing you or teaching you how to build strength. One of the things you have to keep in mind is during Mercury retrograde, when Mercury is retrograde in Libra, there will be delays, there will be things that maybe you don't want to happen, and you're being tested. The universe is going to be testing you during that time to see how patient you are in order to get to this place of success, because what you're looking for is you want success. That's what you're looking for. There's something here about wanting success, wanting to be recognized for maybe something that you're doing. And patience is going to be very critical. And during this time of you waiting, there's a transformation that's happening within you that's allowing you to build some sort of strength. So how can you look at this situation from a different perspective, and why is this delay really happening? Tell me more about the Hangman for Gemini in the present moment. You have the High Priestess, the Star, and the Queen of Swords. This is you. There's a need for you to heal, okay? So if you're still in this place of pain, trauma, if you haven't really made a solid decision about your future and what you want, what's fair to say is, in order to remove this blockage that you've been facing or feeling, you need to go within. During Mercury retrograde, it's going to be extremely important that you go within and you do the research. If you're just taking action towards something and you don't know what it's about, that's what's going to create some sort of delays. If you're still in pain and you're still needing to heal because of something here that happened in the past, then that's also another reason why something here is delayed. Your inner voice and your intuition is going to play a huge role in terms of how to unblock something. There's something here about unlocking or unblocking something, and it's only going to happen when you go within. Okay? And that's why in the near future you have the Hermit with the World, because you finally get over this need to go within, because that's what you need to be doing in the near future. Okay? Now, let's talk about the near future. Now, in the near future, something here is coming to an end. And the reason why this ending is happening for you is because there's a new opportunity that's coming in. And we're going to talk about what this new opportunity is for you, Gemini, in a moment. Why is the world here in the near future? What is this all about? Something here is coming to an end or closing out for you. There's something here about you welcoming, new energy. Okay, there's gonna be some sort of new energy that comes into your life. If you've been looking for love, I feel like by the end of September, there will be an opportunity. Somebody is coming in who's very wise. I am getting that this is going to be someone who's kind of casual at the beginning, but it looks like this person definitely wants to have some sort of new beginning. So as you're going within and you're doing that inner work, okay, because Gemini, your inner work is going to be extremely important in order for you to have this new beginning. Once you start to go within and do that, there's an opportunity here. This opportunity may be with somebody here who is new, that is coming into your life. Tell me more about this Hermit for Gemini. So the Hermit is clarified by the Six of Wands. You have the Empress and the Four of Swords. So in the near future, look at how beautiful this is. Wow. Six of Wands and the Empress, you're going to be healing and growing. And you know what? When you start to go within, as hard as it may be, Gemini, you start to realize so many things, and it unlocks opportunities for you. I see success happening for you if you do that inner work. So what is this new opportunity that's coming in? There's something here about success that's coming into your life. So the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Judgment. You have the Four of Wands and the Devil. So in the near future, it looks like you come to some sort of realization that a relationship that you're either in or entertaining can no longer be casual. And there will be an opportunity for marriage if that's something that you're looking for, or to commit yourself, maybe even to move in with this person is what I'm getting, okay? So let's get some advice for you. Interesting reading. What is the advice? Okay, so the advice is the Nine of Swords, the Empress, and the Fool. The biggest piece of advice, Gemini, okay, for the month of September is to ask yourself, why am I worrying about this situation? Why am I worrying about a new beginning? Why am I worried about this new person? Why am I worried about this new project? Are you worrying and overthinking something that you shouldn't be overthinking and worrying about? The biggest piece of advice here is to recognize that when you have challenges in your life and things come up in your life, how can you grow from them? How can you learn something from them? Can you shift your focus to a place of growth instead of worry and fear all the time? Can you change your negative emotions and feelings in your mind? Because your new beginning is all about growth. It's all about going through those labor pains. If you look at the woman here, she's the empress and she's pregnant and she kind of looks worried, right? She's worried that, well, what if this baby doesn't, what if the pregnancy isn't successful? What if the, so you gotta hone in on your mind. What type of new beginning do you want to have? How can you quell and diminish the anxiety and fear that you have within yourself? How can you shift this anxiety and fear and this challenge that you have? How can you turn it into growth? What are you learning from the situation? Once you look at the situation from a different perspective and you go within and you find ways to change anxiety and stress into growth and prosperity, that's when you're going to finally have this new beginning without having any delays, blockages, uncertainty, problems coming in. This is all about shifting your focus in September and going from this place of being in anxiety to trusting the moment. Okay, you need to trust the moment more, and you need to learn that whenever any of these challenges come up, they're simply coming up so that you can learn and grow from them and ultimately move forward, okay? So Gemini, this is what I have for you. I hope this really helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.